You didn't want to try to have it.
Dear beloved, we are gathered here on this beautiful day to witness the union of Eric and Kayla in holy matrimony. This is a day of great celebration and reverence, and on which we come together before God to recognize and commiserate the sacred love and dedication shared between these two people. It is wonderful to have family and friends here to join us today. Eric and Kayla, thank you for being here, and would like you to know that each of you are invited here on this day because you have played an integral part in their intertwining lives. As the Bible reminds us in Corinthians, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but delights in the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, and always perseveres. Love never fails. In the time that Eric and Kayla have spent together, they've built the sturdy foundation for a lifelong relationship. After a great deal of thoughtful consideration, they decided to bind themselves to one another for the rest of their lives. May you all remember and cherish the sacred ceremony, for on this day with love we will forever find Eric and Kayla together. Who gives this beautiful bride today?
I do.
Marriage is a sacred ceremony. Today we serve the union of these two people with respect the occasion warrants. What we honor, however, also celebrates the great joy. Forever, married life is a tremendous blessing. Now, as Eric and Kayla embark on this journey, they will be able to nurture a love that makes each of them better versions of themselves. Marriage is indeed the perfect garden for which we sow and harvest our personal growth. Eric and Kayla learn to work together. They will laugh together, and they love together, and they don't get caught up in worldly things as they grow together. Dad, we're going to let you turn this over. Under the eyes of God, I solemnly commiserate this matrimonial proceeding and the sacred covenant that you both enter into children today. Eric and Kayla, the sacred vows you make to one another present you with the opportunity to express your love. I invite you to join with me. Kayla, please join me in saying, I, Kayla, thank you, Eric, for my lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poor,
Together for Miss Helen Barr, the groom's mom. And right behind Helen, we have the parents of the bride. Joe is escorting Denise. And let's make some noise for ring bearer and junior bridesmaid Colton and Sienna. Next into the tent, we have Darren and Liz W. and Ashley L. Followed next by Tony and Olivia. Next, let's hear some noise for Lorenzo and Ashley A. And Corey escorting Maggie. Let's hear a big cheer for the maid of honor and best man. We have Christina and Matt. And last, but not least, I want to hear this tent erupt as we announce Mr. and Mrs. A.
For making this occasion possible, so thank you everyone. I know that you've made a impression on Kayla and Eric's life in your own way, so thank you all for coming. As we said, my name is Christina. I met Kayla on Scarborough Beach in Rhode Island. She was 5 and I was 8, so yeah, we eventually became sisters, and here we are 21 years later, and now she's a wife. So, yes. Kayla keeps telling me I'm the best sister ever, but she actually doesn't know that she's the best sister ever. I can't express how many times she took care of me growing up, more than I took care of her. So, we definitely have gone through a lot of things in our life that were not typical, and I could stand up here for hours telling stories. But I just wanted to say, Kayla, thank you for taking care of me the way a real sister should. And Eric, thank you for coming into her life and taking care of my little sister. Seeing you caring for her effortlessly since I've met you, which hasn't been long, it warms my heart, and I'm so happy to see the love between you guys. Kayla, I'm so happy you found someone worthy of your caring, loving heart. I love you both. And cheers and congratulations.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Christina.
I googled the do's and don'ts. And the first 2 things were don't drink too much and then don't wait till the last minute to write this. But I've never listened to the rules, so. So anyway, good evening, everyone. I'm Matt. I'm Eric's second best man, because for those of you that know him, his real best man is at the dog sitter right now. So big shout out to Whiskey for letting me take this honor. So Eric and I met back in 9th grade on the lacrosse field when we were both ejected for getting in a fight. No, not yet. That came later in life. I turned around and there was a guy coming after him, and I see the goalie start heading his way. I said, that's 2 against 1, that's not right. So anyway, when we were walking off the field and the rest of the guys are out there still playing, that's pretty much where our friendship started. And we've been pretty good friends ever since. We hung out a lot over the years, continued the tradition of fights, sometimes with each other, correct, and continued getting ejected from different areas like the Uber on the side of 270 at one time. But we've always hung together through the good times, the bad times, the drunk times, and we remain close. Even though we're really different people. I mean, if you know Eric and I, we're not the same. Our style, our taste in music, the way I can grow such a fantastic beard. But I think that's what kind of works for us. We're different, but it works, you know. So Eric and I, then we lived together for 2 years straight, and I've seen more of this guy more than anyone else here, except for maybe Kayla. We'll get to that later. But it was kind of strange living with Eric. He'd come home every day with a 6-pack of beer, different one every day, and make a simple dinner of chili out of a can that to this day he thinks is the best in America. Hormel's chili out of a can. It says on the side, #1 chili in America. So he did that, and he ate it straight out of the pot. He didn't need a bowl. He's like, less dishes. That's fine. But about midway through our living situation, he added a third routine, where he'd come home and he'd bring his 6-pack, put it in the fridge, make his pot of chili, and then tell me about this girl that walked into the beer store. And he's like, man, this girl, she coming again. And she looked at me, and I looked at her, and I didn't know what to do, so I went to the back and started stocking the beer fridge. And after months, maybe it was weeks, but it felt like months, he finally got the balls to ask her out. And it was a great first date, because I was there. And that's when I became a permanent third wheel. So when Kayla moved in, I had my doubts. But it actually worked out well, because as little as she worked, because every time it rained, or if there was a cloud in the sky, or if there was a raindrop over 10 miles down the road, she got to stay home and cook us fabulous dinners. And at the age of 24, she fed Eric his first vegetable. But no, really, all jokes aside, you guys mean a lot to me. I'm really happy for you guys. Kayla, you are absolutely beautiful tonight, and Eric, you look clean. So, let's raise our glass, get the party started. Cheers. Anyone?
How about that for a best man speech? Woo! Thank you, Christina and Matt. Open mic right now, if anybody else wants to toast. All right. The father of the bride toast.
Yes. Thank you.
Wow, this is such a momentous occasion, and thanks everyone for coming and welcoming family and friends and the entire state of Rhode Island.
All 10 of us.
And, we're glad you're here. And I love Kayla. I think she's just a wonderful girl. She just has that one flaw, that she's a Pats fan. Just saying. It was dicey during the Super Bowl. Not this year, but last year. The Eagles. But she's a great gal, and she compliments Eric perfectly, and vice versa. So I found out that not everybody knows sort of Eric's story. And Eric's story begins actually when an adoption lawyer we were working with called me at work and said I have a picture of a to die for little boy from Brazil. and sending a courier with the picture. And I know there's friends and family here, my brother and great old friends who went through all that, and his father's family. And anyway, much struggle later. You Brazilians, we've got a couple of them over here. The good part of it was that Eric and I would, when I was living in Brazil, getting him, we would walk down to this bar that overlooked this gorgeous beach, and he would have a Coke, and I would have, how do you say it? Caparina?
I don't even know.
That's
not on me.
How do you say that wonderful Brazilian? Yes. Anyway, it's sugarcane brandy. It's, you know, got me through the adoption. Eric and I spent lots and lots of time together on the road because Eric played ice hockey from when he was a little boy all the way up to junior hockey, and those were some amazing times where we really bonded, and I was very proud of Eric. He's an amazing skater, but he was in the penalty box a lot. In fact, I almost had his mail forwarded to the penalty box, but he was always in for elbowing, and just all the time. And one time I was so proud because he actually got a tripping penalty. And I was like, I turned to the dad behind me and I said, Jim, Eric got a tripping penalty. He said, Helen, he tripped him with his elbow. And I know that your grandmother, Grammy, your wonderful Grammy, is smiling down on you. And this is Eric. We took a trip to Alaska. And Grammy called and said, hi guys, do you like Alaska? Eric, how's Alaska? And he said, Grammy, I'm freezing my balls off. So that's our boy. He's the best son anybody could ever have. He is a human being just the finest human being. And the whole chili thing and the vegetables, that's because he had a lame mother. I mean, not his fault. But and then I got the call one day, like, Matt, I met this girl. And I went, ooh, that sounds cool. And I knew it was going to be just the usual. What's her name? Don't remember. What color hair does she have? Don't remember. What color are her eyes? Don't remember. What does she do for a living? Don't remember. Well, this was completely different. He knew her hair color, her eye color, that she had double D's. I said, this is it. This is it. And Doc. Everybody calls me Doc. So as a Doc, I would end this by saying, I just adore you both. And as any good doctor should, I'm going to make a prognosis that you're going to have a wonderful
For those that don't know me, I am Kayla's mom, Denise. I want to thank my family, first of all, for making the trip from Rhode Island, California, Virginia, any place I moved in. I appreciate it. I wanted to say to the wonderful couple here how happy I am to have Eric as part of my family now. The first time I met him, I knew right off the bat that they were going to be a couple forever. They really do complement each other more than you would imagine, and they take such great care of each other and their baby. Whiskey. Okay, I clarified her baby named Whiskey. And I'm just so overjoyed to now have her married to this wonderful man, and welcome to the family. And one last thing is go Pats and Bruins.
I'm Joe. I am Kayla's dad, and I look around. This is a very, very blessed event. We get around many, many times, go to different events, whatever. However, this is a true celebration. This is a real marriage. This is a real couple. They are going to make the distance. They have no choice, right, Eric? All right, I'm entitled to say that. Driving down here from Providence, after about 7 hours driving, I started cracking up. And I was thinking, how fortunate me and Denise to have 3 blessed, successful, happy children. Damn right. Other than Kayla, we have Casey and we have Joe, all successful, all happy. And I go, we are truly blessed. And then I think about like their offspring. And I look at Kayla and Eric, and I go, a lot of kids that are born want to emulate their parents and do what they want to do. So I thought about it. There's Kayla, expert environmental science, plants, eradicating bad plants, growing really good plants. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? And then I think of like passing it on. Let's say they have a son, and passing on their son out there working, you know, showing them how to grow, you know, vegetables and other things, whatever. And then I look at Eric, the master brewmeister, the distiller. He knows how to make spirits on his own property. And the child grows up, and he picks up both talents of both parents. And he's like 15 years old, and he's rock and rolling on his own. And when by the time he graduates high school, he'll have more money than both of them together. Because the son will have a unbelievable greenhouse with the best marijuana in Maryland. And then with Eric as a father, he's going to have the best friggin' moonshine in Maryland, Virginia, and everything. And you're never going to pay for him to go to college. He's got more money than both of you. Unbelievable. However, there is a toast here. I guarantee you, not one of you has ever heard. Is real quick. In Rhode Island years ago, there used to be a place called the Troll Shop. And you could go in there and get the tarot card readings. And I'm talking about in the early 80s, myself and Denise decided we're only going to have 2 kids. And this guy, told me no matter what. And he was pretty much 80-90%, whatever came true. He goes, no. The last card he flipped, he goes, you're going to have a 3rd child. I said, no, we're only having 2. And I went to go to the male plumber. No, we're going to have 2. Well, Eric, here's a lesson. If your wife wants something really bad, just shut up and give it to her. Because the toast is not for the couple. The toast is to Denise for getting her way and giving birth to our only daughter.
As I see it come.
So actually at this time, Mr. Lynch, would you like to join your daughter on the dance floor, sir? Here comes Joe. Let's give it up for Joe.
The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. Oh, song, we sang a song, and then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind. Like penny clouds, those days
applause for Eric and Helen.
So I'm gonna make a toast, and also make some toast, which is gonna be the best toast you ever tasted. So basically, what my toast is gonna be about is how my feelings of these two lovely people right here, and how Kayla was babysitting me, and how cool I think you are. When I was really little, like about 2, or when I was first born, Kayla saw me. Yeah. No. My voice sounds really auto-tuned on this. Okay. But like when I was 2 or something, I have no idea how old I was when she started babysitting me. Yeah. So when I was really, really little, like sometimes I would just run off somewhere and just do random stuff like that. And whenever Kayla was gonna leave, I would like hold on to her clothes and like just like tell her not to leave. And my mom said that whenever I said your name, I'd say like Kayla, and it would be so cute. Wow, I suck at this. So when I got older, we moved to Florida because it was warmer there and she can't take it. Well, the coldness, at least, in Rhode Island. So whenever my parents would go out, we would call Kayla, and my mom would be like, hey, can you babysit Colton and Sienna? And she'd like, what? So she would fly all the way to Florida just to babysit us. Once. And so basically we would do what we do. And I'm so happy to see you like this now, and it makes me tear up just to think how far we've been. You know. I'm not done yet, though. I'm not done. Also, Eric. When I first met you, I thought you were the coolest person in the world, and even though we've known each other for like 15 hours, but you're a wonderful person, and I hope you know that I would love to have you be in our family.
Let's give it up for Colton. So beautiful. Aw.
great. Let's give a round of applause, folks.
I haven't seen you.
That's the best loser when you win. Best dance loser when you win.
You feel